Hello, fellow card game enthusiasts. I almost forgot the intro there for a second.
How could you
Welcome
forget
back.
of that beautiful masterpiece that you came up with?
Shut up.
Okay.
Welcome back to Rogue Realm. Uh, yeah, it's me and Noah talking again. It's been a while
Yes,
because reasons.
yeah, basically just bad
Yeah,
luck.
I explained it in the video I recorded earlier, but my car is pretty much SOL right now. Which keeps me separated from my computer because I commute to work, so we haven't been able to really produce any content.
Yes. But we have this chance to now, so we're going to be recording a couple of videos tonight and hopefully get them up when we can.
Yes.
And this first one's going to be a very quick one because it's on something that was just recently announced.
Yes, so this was announced at 4 o'clock this morning, and somehow I missed it all day despite being off work.
Well, you're not on Twitter, so.
No, I should watch the Dragon Ball Super Twitter more often, though, because that is where they post a lot of... I was expecting to find an article on the Dragon Ball Super website, though, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll post something tomorrow about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm going to open up this image. I actually had a hard time finding this because a bunch of people were talking about it on YouTube and nobody was sourcing it. So if you're curious, this is on the Dragon Ball Super Twitter account. So
We will source it.
yeah, I mean, that's basically sourced already.
Still.
Anyone just has to look it up. So I'm going to read this real quick. Thank you for your continued support of the Dragon Ball Super card game. This is a continuation of our last post from August 17th about Son Goku. I believe that's the same one where they talked about Legendary Flute. So that's when they told us that Legendary Flute was no longer going to be at 3 or 4.
Correct.
So, as we said before, having seen the decks of top players from national championship regionals in North America and just in general, we limited BT4045, the legendary flute, to 1 copy, and decided to take Heightened Evolution Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku off the watch list. However, even after the limiting of the legendary flute on September 21st, taking the current meta into consideration, we still believe that Super Saiyan 3 Goku leader will continue to dominate the competitive scene. Because of that, Son Goku / Heightened Evolution Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku will be temporarily banned starting September 28th. So that's a whole week after Legendary Flute's limitation. We currently plan on banning the card from then until November 8th. It will again be usable starting November 9th. We in the Dragon Ball Super card game team wish to offer our sincerest apologies that we were unable to see this coming back on August 17th. Yeah, that would have been really nice. We also owe our uttermost apologies to players participating in tournaments around the world. We ask for your continued understanding as we work hard to improve the meta for the game going forward. We're dedicating ourselves to designing more cards in hopes that Dragon Ball fans and card game fans alike can enjoy our game. We ask that you continue supporting us in the future. Close on that. So yeah, temporary ban, which is something I've never really seen before.
Same here.
So it's kind of an interesting idea. It's probably because around the time that it's coming off the ban list, we'll be getting a new set that has a whole bunch of new cards that hopefully will make the card more balanced in the game.
Or somehow power crept, which is very doubtable with Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah, we'll see with Janemba.
Yeah, I really hope it's good. Anyways, I think I kind of like the idea of the this isn't banned forever guaranteed thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we're still giving it a chance. We still think it's not the most overpowered thing. but it does need to be calmed down for a little while to see what other things can come to light.
Yeah, and I think the timing on this is actually really good because this is happening right before the Nationals themselves actually begin, which will be in October. Meaning that by the time that actually rolls around, I think there'll be more diverse battlefield in play. Even though there's still a few very dominant decks, I think more decks are going to see success at the actual national level event.
Well, unless if they just continue with Storm and other decks like Harudegarn or the Blue Vegeta, then
those decks are definitely not going anywhere. But I think SS3 Goku is just such a holding back the diversity of the format.
I do agree with that. It's a very fun leader, though. Like, that is probably the one thing about those decks that is fun, is the leader itself.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it can be boring at times. Like, trust me, I got sick of it after our regional event, but it's a fun leader.
It really is.
Because you don't have to hold back with it. You can go all in on your turn and still have defenses up, which is...
Yeah. And I've already seen some decks floating around that people are saying might do well again. Like, Cell might come back. Ooh. I guess Baby Control is actually like something people are imagining will be more viable after this, which I completely agree. I think Baby will be much better to play after this. A lot of stuff that SS3 Goku plays just completely shuts that deck down.
I know that Dragon Ball Super for the longest time was trying to avoid bans and avoid those kind of things, and just trying to work with erratas, but they kind of got themselves stuck with these two cards because there's no way you can errata them without just changing the card entirely, to be honest with you. So I do think that this ban has been needed, but I don't know if it will be needed forever. I mean...
No, I think eventually...
It completely depends on other leaders.
I do hope that they tone down the restanding energy effect. I think it's still a little too powerful. But... of his Awakened side. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'd be fine with an errata to, like, stand 2 or something like that. Yeah.
The 3 does kind of make it a bit too much. But yeah, just wanted to get this information out there to random people who do watch our channel, if there is anybody.
And hopefully now you have at least like a little more information about where to find some of this news, because it can be hard to find sometimes. Like, nobody sources their information. All I had was people putting snippets of this text from these images. So anyone out there who runs channels or writes articles about this game, please cite your sources. Like, it makes it really hard when I'm trying to research what the heck you guys are talking about.
All right, well, you guys have a wonderful day. We'll be seeing you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.